Hey guys, it's your girl Carla back with another art video. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. In this video, I'm continuing with the Huevember art challenge. As you know, Huevember is a month-long challenge where artists create a new piece of art every day using a different hue palette each day. I'm doing it weekly, and let me tell you, it's been quite the journey so far. With me being a portrait artist who primarily works in oil, I've never thought in a million years I would be using watercolors and painting landscapes and actually enjoying it. But I really have been enjoying it so far. This right here is the inspiration for today's painting. As I mentioned in my previous Huevember episodes, my husband and I went hiking and I took a ton of pictures of things I thought would make good paintings. This old horse stable really caught my eye. I love old buildings and structures. My brain always starts to imagine the different people that lived or used the structure and what it looked like when it was shiny and new. I'm using a mix of brown and gray tones to create the weathered wood texture. Originally, I had my heart set on capturing this serene landscape in shades of orange. I mean, can you imagine the warm autumnal vibes? But then the creative process had other plans for me. I was playing around with GIMP to enhance the colors, trying to bring out those gorgeous oranges, but guess what? It took a complete turn. I could not get it to look right. The more I tried to push the oranges, the more neon it became, so I dialed it back. And instead of the vibrant oranges I had in mind, the photo transformed into these rich, earthy tones, leaning more towards browns than anything else. I decided to go for it because the other options just looked crazy. But to give it somewhat of an orange hint, I used burnt sienna for most of the painting instead of the more darker brown like a burnt umber. At first, I admit, I was a bit thrown off. I mean, I had this specific vision in mind and it felt like it was slipping away. But then I realized something important about the creative process. It's full of surprises. Sometimes what we plan isn't what the art truly needs. And as the artists, we can use our own creativity to make the proper adjustments and still come out with a piece that we're happy with at the end. That's the beauty of art, isn't it? Embracing the unexpected, allowing the process to guide us. So I decided to roll with it and let these earthy browns lead the way. I'm glad I did. This shift brought a whole new depth and warmth to the painting that I hadn't anticipated. Learning to let go of the reference photo is something I've been getting more and more comfortable with over the last few months. I used to be that artist that stuck so hard to my reference photo, and if my painting did not look exactly like the reference I was using, then in my mind, it was not a good painting. That was my perfectionism rearing its ugly head. But I've learned over time that your painting does not have to be an exact replica of your reference photo. Reference photos provide a tangible foundation, a roadmap if you will, to guide your creative journey. Think about it this way. When used properly as a roadmap, a reference photo can guide you through the basics, the outlines, the proportions. However, the magic happens when you venture off that map. It's where your imagination takes flight, allowing your art to transcend mere replication, thus elevating your art. Relying on reference photos too heavily can hinder your artistic growth and prevent you from developing your unique voice. The process of deviating from a reference photo forces you to engage your artistic eye in a deeper way. You'll need to make conscious decisions about composition, color, and interpretation, fostering a stronger understanding of visual elements and their impact on the overall aesthetic. This enhanced visual literacy will translate into more confident and expressive artwork, even when you do use reference photos. As you embrace this creative freedom, you'll discover that your artwork becomes more captivating, more engaging, and more distinctly yours. Viewers will be drawn to the originality and authenticity that permeates your work, recognizing the unique voice that sets you apart as an artist. Remember, art is not about replicating reality. It's about creating your own reality. By deviating from your reference photos, you embark on a journey of artistic exploration, self-discovery, and limitless expression. Embrace the freedom to stray, and your art will flourish in ways you never thought possible. So, to sum it all up, here's a few reasons why breaking away from your reference photo is a good idea. 1. Freedom of expression. Embracing spontaneity and allowing yourself to interpret elements differently from the reference empowers your individuality. You're not just recreating, you're injecting your soul into the piece. 2. Creative exploration. Experimenting with colors, shapes, and textures that diverge from the reference photo can lead to unexpected and remarkable results. It's in these divergences that new techniques and styles often emerge. 3. Developing personal style. Your artistic voice shines when you infuse your emotions and interpretations into the artwork. This can establish your unique signature style, setting you apart in the art world. 4. Enhancing problem-solving skills. Deviating from the reference photo challenges you to solve artistic problems. You learn to rely on your instincts and skills, honing your ability to create independently. 5. Authenticity and originality. Art that strays from the reference photo reflects your genuine perspective. It's authentic and original, capturing not just what you see, but how you feel and think about the subject. And lastly, number 6, confidence. Once I convinced myself that it was okay for my painting to be a little off from the reference, it was the most freeing thing for me as an artist. I'm now more comfortable with taking artistic liberties and changing things up a bit. Painting is a lot more enjoyable for me and a lot less stressful. My confidence has soared compared to where it was before, and I'm willing to paint more difficult compositions that I would have shied away from in the past. Not having that added pressure of it has to look exactly like this photo has been great for my painting anxiety. Remember, it's perfectly okay to use a reference photo as a starting point. However, embracing the courage to stray away from it opens up a world of artistic possibilities and helps you grow as an artist. As I layer these hues into the paper, I'm beginning to see the magic unfold. I'm really enjoying the painting process. The more I work with watercolors, the more I learn and understand how they work. I'm using a bit of green to add some variety to the color palette. In my last Huevember painting, I used a complementary color to add interest, and I went into this project with the same idea. But somewhere along the way, I forgot all about that. My plan was to use blue in the darker areas, which is the complementary color for orange, but it just never made it to the palette. I don't think it was really missed though. Maybe the blue would have made the orange tones in the burnt sienna pop more, but I don't think it was absolutely necessary in this situation. The green of the trees helped to balance everything out at the end. The browns, the greens, the subtle touches of yellow, they're weaving together, creating this enchanting woodland scene right before my eyes. And at this point in the painting, I'm starting to see the image come to life, and that tinge of excitement to see the finished product is developing inside of me. Okay everyone, I'm almost done. I just need to add a few finishing touches. And here it is, my third Huevember piece in shades of brown instead of orange. I'm really happy with how this painting turned out. I think it captures the peaceful atmosphere of the scene. I'm proud of myself for not giving up on my vision, even when the original plan didn't work out. I hope you enjoyed watching me participate in the Huevember Art Challenge. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more art tutorials and inspiration. Remember, art is about exploring, experimenting, and embracing the beautiful surprises that come our way. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep creating and let your imagination run wild. Bye guys.